All right, this is Beloved and Everlasting. My name is Travid,
Dante.
and this is the newest log from Travid and Dante.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're talking about confidence and insecurity.
That's right.
We'll start with the definition of confidence. It says, there's a few, so let's read the two that I think are what we're talking about. The first one says, the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. And the second one says, oh, there's three of them, sorry. The state of feeling certain about the truth of something. And the third one says, a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. I think that's the main one we should follow, but you can tie in the other two. You should start off low-key, I think.
With confidence?
How you feel about confidence?
Um,
Actually, I think we should start off a different way for once. Ask each
All
other
right.
a question.
all right.
Do you feel confident in yourself?
I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting more confident
This
in
guy.
myself.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think I'm getting there and get a little more confident
Yeah.
in myself. But I think it just comes from, just practicing and whatever, I guess, aspect of my life that I'm not so confident in, trying to be aware of it and see what I can do, even just a small change, with small things I can do to change and just try and put that into application in my life. Like, for example, I think like working at Starbucks helped me like become more confident in interacting with people. Just because
Gotcha.
being put in positions of just you have to interact with people,
Mhm.
taking orders and whatnot. And I think that helped me just because of again putting me in the situation where I was forced to kind of interact and grow from there. But it's in that aspect, I'd say things like that is what's helped me build my confidence. But how about you? How do
So
you
you're
feel?
talking about like a sense of confidence and like the fact of like interacting with people, like being confident in yourself.
Yeah, being confident in myself.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I not to sound egotistical, but I
Yeah.
feel pretty confident in myself to be honest. I
Mm.
think just from years of interacting with people and realizing that certain people aren't gonna like you no matter what, no
Right.
matter what you do.
It's true.
To be honest, like I could be the nicest person to someone and they still won't like me.
Yeah.
Like I've never caused them any problems and they still won't have any, or they'll still have a bone to pick with me. And it's like, I think after losing friendships for no particular reasons, like just their own like selfish desires or whatever, it it can, first it destroys your confidence and like
Mm.
it puts you down, but after you build yourself back up, your confidence starts building up higher and higher, if that
Right.
makes sense. You start growing more, how do you say it?
Resilient.
Confident in yourself.
Like more resilient.
Yeah. You find more confidence. I
Right.
don't know. You just feel more empowered and you just look at yourself and you realize, yeah, maybe I am doing things right or I'm proud of who I am, you know? Like, I guess confidence can come with pride also.
Right.
But if we're talking in that sense when it comes to people, but when it comes to confidence in other areas like work ethic, I feel like I have a pretty good ethic when it comes to being consistent and working out and like
Mm.
for the most part staying on diet, like
Right.
eating clean food, like doing little things in your life that improve yourself. That builds your confidence in different ways,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I get what you. I think, uh, like what you were talking about, like building resilience. I think that's also what helps with becoming more confident in yourself in different, parts of your life. Is oftentimes the thing that you don't want to happen, when it does happen, uh, when you realize it really wasn't that bad, or it's not the end of the world. I think that helps build that resilience, helps build that self-confidence in knowing that whatever it was that I was didn't think I could do or thought would be detrimental and would be the end if this and this like this thing
Mm-hmm.
happened, or I got rejected here, rejected there, whatever it might be. When it does happen and you realize that you're fine at the end of it, I feel like that's what helps you put another step, like it's another stepping stone to building your confidence and just being more resilient and just improving overall.
Mm.
I think just having that first step.
Yeah.
You know?
And maybe we should touch on like giving people advice for having confidence in themselves.
um, I guess we can. I mean,
First thing you gotta do for men is to stop watching porn.
facts.
If you wanna be weird and interact with people weird, hopefully the mic doesn't pick that up. That was actually kind of loud. But if you want to be able to interact with people normal, don't watch porn, bro. It's
Yeah.
gonna corrupt your mind.
Get off
And
of
don't
that.
spend. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. I was just gonna add on to it. That's all just fantasy, spoiled, just perverted stuff. But go
And
ahead.
don't spend so much time on social media. Don't watch YouTube videos of how to talk to people, because that's not the way to go.
No.
I'm
no,
sorry
no,
not to
no.
make fun
It's
of you,
true.
but you're just gonna harm yourself that way. Like, actually, just go have
just
genuine
interactions.
interactions.
Yeah, genuine interactions.
Bond with people over things, like
Yeah.
things that you like. If you see someone looking at something that you like in the store, talk to them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I read that book.
Mhm.
That book is good. Coyotes, for to get
Yeah.
murked. Podcast special.
And sometimes even having someone else with you could help you with your confidence.
Yeah.
Like either just being there with a friend, if you like struggle with just talking to people, just in general, maybe just having one friend, even if that friend feels the same way, just having someone that you're at least cool with, who can go with you and interacting with others, it'll help both you guys
Yeah.
in the long run. Actually, I think that's what helped me a lot. Like I said, when like in Starbucks, just because we're in a group, so just interacting with people and stuff like that, interacting with like the guests and whatnot, just being in a group setting makes it like alleviates pressure, if you will. Like for me, that's how I saw it. And even like the gym, like going with friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like having someone out there that can boost your confidence, help you with the weights and just help you get a little bit more reps out. It just makes you feel a lot better. Just having that
someone to
support.
hype you up.
Exactly, having that support system with you. I think that's a good way to start if you are fortunate enough to have that, whether it's like a sibling or one friend. I think that's all it really takes. But as far as if you're solo, just taking the small baby steps, whatever you can break down to be the very minute, like smallest step possible, even if it's just a hello to a random stranger, that's already good enough. Just build off of that. Whatever small thing you can do is already good enough.
You know, some people are gonna shut you down in these scenarios. Like, some people
Yeah.
aren't gonna talk back to you because some
Yeah.
people are just like that. They're
Yep.
closed off, quiet. They have their own things going on. That's when you have to build that confidence even more and not take it personal.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like, instead of taking it as a hit, like, oh, I'm never gonna talk to someone again. That person was mean. That person didn't respond to me. Instead, be like, okay, I did it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
At a point.
Yep.
Next time. Next one. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. Boom. Just keep going. Keep moving forward.
Yep.
Don't take steps back. Take steps forward.
Because not everything is going to go your way regardless. Like no situation is going to work out perfectly. No matter how much you put in your head, how you see it, how you think it's going to play out. Like, I'm going to do this, it's going to go like this, it's going to go like that. Like, life doesn't work like that. Life oftentimes, most of the time, is very unexpected. So you just have to just do whatever you can do and just not to worry so much on the outcome, but just worry more on just the action, doing the action rather than the outcome. Because again, not everything is going to happen the way you want it to, but that's not what life is about, you know. If you always knew what everything was going to happen, if you always knew the outcome of every single thing, life wouldn't be exciting. Because, I mean, you'd have no surprises at all. But it's just about living, you know.
Yeah. I like that last part. It's about living life.
Yeah.
Go live your life, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
live your life and confidence will come.
Yeah.
You know, it will come into your life. If you just live the life the way you want to live it without harming other people.
Yep.
Like, don't be a rude person.
Mhm.
Like, work on improving yourself and the confidence will come eventually. Just do things that improve you.
Yep.
Mentally, physically, spiritually.
Yeah.
Get with God. Hit the gym.
Yep.
Eat good food.
Yep.
Have good company. And your confidence will rise.
Yeah, just be patient with it too. It's a process. It's a process. Now, life is not a race, you know. There's no finish line of what you need to do, what you need to accomplish in life, as much as like maybe some people try to tell you, but it's not, it really isn't, you know. Every person's life is drastically different. It's always going to be drastically different. It's just what you can make of it, given your situations.
Yeah.
So.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Very true.
Next podcast.
I like that. Yep, very true. Yeah, you
All
just
right.
got to be patient. Just be as patient as you can with yourself. Try and do what little you can do. Just literally just the smallest baby block that you can even think of, whatever that is. Even going to the gym and just, I don't know, walking on the treadmill 5 minutes or something, or hitting one set of, I don't know, bench press, something. Like whatever you think is the smallest step, just start there
Yeah.
with
And
anything.
slowly add more steps each
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, you'll be in the gym for an hour.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're out here at Walmart, and today we're gonna be shopping for the homeless. This is due to our fight. We raised $1 million for charity, and I'm just kidding. We raised like $100. So we're gonna build a homeless park and a care package, and we're gonna hook them up. So here we are, guys, Walmart. We'll see how long it takes them to kick us out, because I know Walmart doesn't like people recording.
Guess right now, I'm gonna say 10 minutes.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar. Right. What are we supposed to buy?
Y'all don't got like a list of
For a
things?
man, right?
Okay, yeah, we can shop.
So some undies, some socks, some white beaters, How much do you have? I have like 60. Alright. So we are losing that. Let's just put the camera down for now. We're gonna get it. Don't you know we can buy something early?
I'll let you kind of do it. Just kidding. Shirts.
Here's some white beaters. These are expensive too. The shirt back right here. I ain't getting in the V-neck one, that's messed up.
Can't do them like that. Cannot do them like that.
Let's get this large one right here. I think we should do
Or
large.
large, actually, yeah.
Let's time. Let's see how much time it takes them to come. It's been 30 minutes, guys.
Still waiting. Yeah.
All right. I did that backpack and no shirt. Yeah, that.
Backpack and a shirt, probably put us right at like 80, 87 right now. That should be. How much
How
cash?
much that?
How much cash?
Like 60, I think.
Yeah, that might so yeah. That should be it. I got like, I'm at 67.
All right, Cam, we got you know to talk.
My fault.
All right, guys, we're out here in the Walmart parking lot. I don't know if I'm gonna put the actual footage of us going in there, but
The stuff.
this is for our next giveaway. I'm just kidding. This is for the homeless person. Thanks to all of you guys that supported at the boxing match. This is what you guys did. We're gonna go find someone to give it to. We're not gonna record that because we're not Mr. Beast. We're not trying to get the views off of that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, just have faith in us that we're gonna do that. I definitely did not need 3-in-1. So, but yeah, we got a sleeping bag, some basketball shorts, like a workout shirt, some drawers, some socks, some t-shirts, some deodorant,
Toothpaste.
some 3-in-1. We don't use 3-in-1. I promise I don't use 3-in-1. But I don't think they're gonna care. Some toothpaste, some brushes, and a backpack.
There we go.
Yeah. And we're gonna put a Bible in there too. So, you know, some other stuff.
Yeah, thanks again.
God bless all you guys for donating. Just know that we are using the money towards something good. And yeah, thanks for watching. Back to the podcast.
Yep, and that's
Getting
the thing.
bigger. I feel like that's pretty good for confidence.
I think
Guess
so.
we can
Yeah.
touch on the latter side of insecurity.
Security. Yeah.
It says uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. So, uncertainty about oneself.
Yeah.
So, I think insecurity, especially like today, truly comes from like social media.
I agree.
It's a big part of it. And like we just said, comparison. Our lives are so broadcasted now. Everyone's lives are so broadcasted, like to our phones everywhere, and this breeds insecurity in people. Like most of the time, the people who are posting tons of images of themselves, they're probably pretty insecure, unfortunately, because they want to get that approval from other people. Unless you're actually doing it from like a artistic perspective, which is I don't think very common today. But, so you're going to say something?
No, I was just gonna add on to what you said with the social media, and the thing you gotta also remember too is with social media, a lot of time it's just people's highlights.
Yeah.
You know, people just post the good parts of their life. I mean, everybody always goes through something, or they always have something that they don't like about themselves, or maybe something they gotta work on. But when it comes to social media, they're only gonna post the good things, all their trips, going out with their friends, the parties, whatever it is, all this like the new stuff that they got. Like that's what they're gonna put out on social media, obviously. But that's only like what, a fraction of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to remember that too, like when it comes to social media, just be mindful of, again, like you said, comparing to yourself with other people where they're at in life. It's just that, again, like what I was saying before, is that there is no end goal in life, you know. It's just to live life. There's no things you need to accomplish, you know. If I think sometimes too, insecurity can come from maybe like a perfectionist mindset too,
Mm-hmm.
of just needing to see yourself in this certain image of like you have to have this body, you have to have this face, you have to talk like this, you need to be like this, you need to have this job, you need to have these certain things. And again, it just comes from just seeing that a lot from what other people have. But again, it's just everybody's unique. If everybody's lived the same exact life, had the same exact standards for their
Mm-hmm.
life, and looked the same, had the same bodies, the same everything, again, it would just strip the uniqueness of life, you know. It's just, you just gotta appreciate what you have and where you are in life, and just
Mm-hmm.
try and find what mark you can leave. Forget what anybody else is doing. Forget where anybody else is. Where are you in life? What cards were you dealt, and what can you do with the cards you're dealt,
Mm-hmm.
as best as you can, the way that you can.
Pretty good stuff right there. I think I agree with pretty much everything you said. But on the other side of insecurity, where we talk about like not believing in yourself to be able to do certain things,
Right.
I think that a lot of the time can actually be the devil getting in your head. Anxiety can be demons and the devil getting in your head,
Right.
pushing you to not believe in what you're actually capable of.
Yep.
And to realize that one of the devil's biggest objectives is to get you to not become what God made you to be.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's good.
that's what breeds insecurity in you.
Mm.
That can breed a big part of insecurity in you. And you have to realize that in order to get that insecurity away, you have to take the first steps, like we talked about earlier,
Yeah.
with becoming confident. You have to take the first steps in doing and becoming the person you're meant to be and reaching your goals. So, doing things like if you want to, let's say, you want to be a basketball player, NBA basketball player. Actually, that's kind of, never mind. That's a crazy one. But I don't know, if you want to do something, like you have a dream, like chase your dream. Don't be insecure about chasing your dream. You have to
Artist,
take,
musician, whatever it might
yeah,
be.
take the step towards that, even if there's small steps,
Mhm.
or full on run at it. Like, okay, you fail, you fail.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen if you fail?
If you fail, if anything, now you know one way not to do it,
Yeah.
or whatever path you took. Now you know how to
Or it's like they say,
change it up.
when you fail, there's only one thing to do: get back up.
Yeah.
You can only go up after you fail.
Very true.
So it's like this insecurity is put in you by the enemy, this other type of insecurity, to not let you reach your potential. And personally, I believe if you do things true to your heart and you remain a good person and you do it through God, truly through God, you're going to achieve all the things you want to achieve. I
agree
really
with that.
believe that. And
I
you
agree
have to
with
believe that in your soul, in your heart, in the deepest reaches of your bones, your soul. And then you'll be able to eventually not be insecure and reach that confidence, personally.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know how you feel about that.
No, yeah, you got it spot on. It's true. I think a lot of times we just get in our head a lot. We're really our biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Our biggest hurdle, I guess. Our biggest obstacle is often our
It's you
own
versus
mind.
you.
Yeah, it's our own mind. And once you realize that nobody is stopping you out, nobody else is stopping you, no person, no thing is stopping you apart from your own mind, I think it's, like I said, it just opens up a wider gate, I guess you will, of opportunities and options once you realize that. And just being able to just chase after what you want, like you said, just truly believing in your heart, you know. Don't lose yourself to do it. You know, don't stray away from God to do it. but
Hmm.
staying true to yourself and just remaining.
And don't take the shortcuts.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's about the journey.
yeah. Oftentimes the things that are gonna last the longest are the things that take the longest to actually occur, to happen. Like, like even in a relationship, maybe sometimes the longest relationship, whatever it might be, the one you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, oftentimes might just be because it took a long time to build up to being together, whatever
Yeah.
it might be. But
Patience. Things are worth waiting
patience,
for.
yes. I know we talked about patience a lot too in the last podcast, but it's true. It's key for just about almost everything, I'd say. Just patience.
I feel pretty good about this one.
Me
I think
too.
that's pretty good to wrap it up.
I
You
agree.
want to end it off for us?
Yeah, that wraps up this episode on confidence and insecurity. I think this is log 7.
Yeah, I think so.
Log 7. We appreciate all the support. Hopefully you guys got some takeaways or whatever, however you guys feel about it. We're always open to hear your opinions, comments, and
Like and
whatnot.
subscribe. Leave a comment below.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. But actually, low key, tell us your opinions and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that wraps up this episode. Dante.
Traven,
Yeah. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
have a good night, guys.